Hello, welcome back to part three of where I'm editing my portfolio on Squarespace and just telling you about how I do it and how Squarespace works in case you want to build your own portfolio on this website. So I was in the middle of editing my webpage for my project called On the Ethics of Tech. I already did the summary, I did the purpose and introduction, I did the problem statement. All the other sections are just there because I duplicated this web page from my other project. So like anything after this shaky start is just a part of that project. So I'll be deleting a lot of sections and changing all of them. So if I was a recruiter and I was looking at this project, purpose and introduction, there's this problem statement. It would make sense to tell to see why this person chose the tools that they did, like why Framer. So Framer was gaining a lot of popularity while I was designing this project, and that's just what I'm writing, that it seemed to be gaining a lot of traction. And as a designer, I do need to be, or like in any other field also, like you need to be on top of the technologies and skills that are currently being used in the industry. So I decided to go with Framer because I already had worked with Figma for the past 3 years. So Framer was something I did not know about, and just starting a project on it seemed like a really good way of understanding it. So these are all the tools. There's Framer, there's Figma. Might as well highlight them. Yeah, this is it. So just so that any visitor, and especially a recruiter with less time on their hand, don't have to read through all of this to get the gist of this, I already highlighted the tools so that they can just skim through it, but also it'll help to have some images of the logos on this side, which I'll do later. Currently, I'm just setting the structure of the web page, so it's better to just stick, for me, like currently it's just better to stick to this instead of going back and forth, because a lot of CMS softwares like do use a lot of system resources when you're on the edit page. I don't know if you can hear, but my laptop's fans are going crazy. So especially Wix and Squarespace, I definitely know that they use a lot of resources, so I try not to skip back and forth between tabs. So once I've set the structure, I'll go through this again. That will kind of be a revision and also will remind me to add some pictures as well. I think that's when I want to see the actual work of the project. So I'll go with the branding first because that's what I did. Actually, I'll let that stay. So in my last project, I used this gray text to let the visitor know how much time has passed in the project. So when I'm on this stage of the project, 1 month has passed. When I'm on this stage of the project, then 3 months have passed, etc., etc. So it just helps them keep track of time of how long it took for the project, and it's just, I feel like it's a good way. So the branding phase. I do have some images for branding that I would like to pull up. Just a sec. Cool. Now I'll just describe it. I'll save. What's the time? Now I'll add both my color palettes because that's what I described here. I guess this size is fine. I don't see an issue with it. Cool. I'll just label these images because if someone doesn't read this, they won't know what this is about, and that this is the final palette and this is the previous palette that I did not like. To do that, first of all, I'll just add some rounded corners because I have them for every image, almost every image on my website. So as you can see, the website does get laggy. It's just a thing you have to deal with. There's no workaround. This is it. I just need two arrows, which I don't know. I mean, it allows a line. I want a straight line. Okay, save this first of all. Also, this can be italics. And if I do it here, I don't like that. I mean, it looks okay, but I wish I had more customization options because I don't think Squarespace gives me an option to add arrows. I'll just create a simple arrow in Figma and just add it here. For now, I'll just let it be like this. Actually, let's just try to end these images where my text ends. That just looks better. You can always fool around with the placement and find out what fits best for you. I'll go ahead with this for now. I'll save it. I think I'll stop here for today. I didn't accomplish much, but it's like baby steps, we keep doing this and we'll complete it soon enough. I think I'll be able to complete this webpage this week for sure. And yeah, thank you for being with me, and I hope it helps. So I hope you found this video helpful. I will have a playlist that goes from part 1 to part 3 or part 4. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but if this is where you want to stop, that's cool. I hope you learned something. I hope this video was helpful to show you how Squarespace works and how you can use those tools to your advantage, and if you would even like to use Squarespace for your portfolio or not. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one.